Hey, Bridget here, with a look at some stars making news today on CelebrityWeek.com. Both Paris Hilton and Shannon Moakler both reportedly filed police reports early this morning, saying they were attacked at Hyde nightclub. Paris says Shanna came up to her, started screaming obscenities at her, and then punched her in the jaw. While Shanna says that Stavros Niarchos, who Paris was there with that night, poured a drink over her head and then shoved her down some stairs. Geez, is Hyde turning into some kind of biker bar now? Like, where's security when all this is going on? If this story turns out to be true, we can assume that the drama comes from the fact that Paris has been making out with Shanna's newly split ex-husband Travis Barker, like once a week. Sources say that police took pictures of both of them when they filed their reports to document any injuries. And you know there's people everywhere photoshopping fakes of those right now. Because nothing says classy like a bar fight and a restraining order. Speaking of violent celebrities, Britney Spears apparently has some tendencies of her own. She's getting ready to make a major comeback after a little more time off to concentrate on her two babies. And she said in her first music video after her break from entertaining, she'd like to be dressed as a cop, and the video could show her shooting all the paparazzi. And not unrelated to that story, Britney recently fired her publicist and is doing all of her own PR now. And back on the subject of Hyde nightclub, I wonder how they decide who's in and who's out. Like, do they have a team meeting every night and decide on the out list? Or is it just up to however that lady at the podium feels? For instance, Bobby Brown tried to get into the Hyde last night, but couldn't. One possible reason why Bobby's on the out list? There's a warrant out for his arrest because he allegedly isn't paying his child support for his child with Kim Ward. But they couldn't arrest him at the Hyde because the warrant was in another state. Studio security officers thought that Harrison Ford was an old homeless man. Harrison was taking a nap in the backseat of his girlfriend Callista Fluckhart's car while she was shooting her TV show Brothers and Sisters. Doesn't Callista have like a trailer or something? Who sleeps in cars when you're a movie star? Well, the guards saw him, called the police, and then went and told Callista that some old homeless man had snuck into her car to sleep, but they were taking care of it. Apparently, Callista came back to her car with the police to see what was going on, and Ford woke up, sat up, and asked what all the commotion was about. And Callista was all, "That's not an old homeless man, that's just my old disoriented boyfriend." Thanks for watching. I'm Bridget, and I'll see you here next time on CelebrityWeek.com.